guest is an award-winning pop superstar, business mogul, wife, and mother. We are so excited to catch up with her. Please welcome Jessica Simpson. Jessica!
Hi, welcome to the show.
I want everybody to know
I am so
this.
excited to be here. I love you, ladies.
Oh, thank you.
Jessica, you may not remember this, but many moons ago, about 20 years ago, you were the guest judge on Star Search. I was the up-and-coming comic, and you gave me 5 stars, and that started my career.
I did.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Jessica,
Wow.
call your manager. You deserve 10%, sis. You know how to do this. You're the business mogul. Well, listen, there's so many celebrations.
That's so funny.
The reunion and also the fact that you celebrated a major milestone. You shared via social media that you lost, I'm not believing this,
Okay.
100 pounds?
Crazy.
And you received such an outpouring of love and support. How did you do it? Let's start there.
Okay.
How?
Well, it took 3 years.
Wow.
That's the healthy way, though.
I call it determined patience.
Yeah.
I believe in setting small goals for yourself because in my life and how I've done it, I mean, there's easy ways to throw in the towel and just feel like it's impossible.
Yes.
So the small goals for me are what helped me achieve the main goal. Being in a bikini was never my main goal. I mean, I did that in my 20s,
Right.
but like and I literally brought bathing suits on that trip without trying on a bikini because I thought I was just going to be in a one piece. So when I put that 2-piece on, I got super emotional and I was like, I did this.
Right.
Oh, it happened. So it was just like in the moment and I wanted to share it with everyone because I was very proud of myself for doing what at times felt completely
Yes.
impossible. And, you know, I've lost 100 pounds 3 times. I definitely gained weight, a lot of weight in my pregnancies. I celebrate pregnancy, but this last pregnancy was really hard for me. I don't know if it was because I was older and the hormones and all kinds of stuff.
Right.
But, woo, Birdie gave
Welcome.
me a
Well, you know, you
big old
look
stretch.
fabulous. And
Yes.
you know, the thing is, Jessica, you had to endure body shaming since your career started. And now, as a mom of 3, you're still subjected to negativity about your weight. How do you handle the
Always.
comments, you know?
I have to know that I didn't post that for those people.
Right.
Right.
And I posted it for the people that are on their journey and that haven't given up and that want to give up, but need that extra push. And to know that, I mean, I wanted to share my journey with people because it was funny. Like all I could do was like, just know that it was momentarily.
And your
It's
journey,
just
Jessica,
for a moment.
that your journey is you're a picture for discipline and
Yeah.
focus. You can't lose that kind of weight without it. And so
No, you
I
can't.
just wonder, like, you know, what's your message to women and other moms who struggle with body image?
Well, I think that if everybody gets to know themselves, they'll like themselves more instead of aspiring for perfection to look like somebody else.
Right.
But if we praise our unique, features and qualities, like I've never fixed my nose or never got braces for my buck teeth, like I like those, what to some people are flaws and they filter. I look crazy with, I tried to do an Instagram filter the other day, and I was like, oh my gosh, because you can choose different makeups.
Right,
and I've
right.
never done all that stuff, but my daughter does it. And I'm like, oh gosh, there's got to be a healthy balance
Right.
here because she's seeing herself so grown up and like all this makeup and so different. And
Yeah.
how do I tell her that, I mean, that's just for fun,
Right.
that doesn't make you look better than you are. It makes you look like just different. The whole makeup filter, all that stuff. I
scary.
look crazy. I don't look crazy. I just look like every person in Beverly Hills.
Exactly. We know that face. And despite what you were facing, you pioneered a size-inclusive brand for all women to look and feel good. What inspired you to create the brand, and did you think that it would become this success?
No, I had no idea that it would be as successful as it is, as it has become. And to be able to own it and to like be in my shoes, like with my brand and like know that I can walk people around with confidence is just the most gratifying thing in the world. And yes, I had to do size inclusive because I was every size. And I deserved to be able to wear a crop top at any size. So I was like, we need to make this for everyone. There is no leaving anybody out.
Right.
And I feel like my brand is a lifestyle. So once I was pregnant, I was like, okay, girls need this kind of bra.
Right.
Because that does not help. So it's always been a natural process for me. And with the collection, it's so exciting because we have so many big things that are coming. Like I've never done health and wellness type of stuff. So there's a lot of stuff that I want to do for women and their hormones. And there's so many ideas.
Yes.
Now it's like, I can think outside the box. I'm not closed inside of a box under a company that's telling me how and where to spend money.
Yes.
She's hugely successful. She's just
Absolutely. I think, I mean, obviously you have a multi-million-dollar success in front of you. We're hearing about like billionaire status all the time right now. You know, you got Kylie Jenner with her lip
I
kit.
wish I had that in cash.
So this is what I'm asking you. When you look at these colleagues around you, you know, pioneers like Rihanna and Kylie Jenner and Kim Kardashian, where do you see yourself? What is your next goal? Because you've already done this for the last 15 years. What's the next step?
Right. I mean, for me, in the licensing world, I mean, I haven't done boys, and I have a son, and I know what he likes to wear. So we definitely want to get into boys, and my husband has the best ass ever. So I gotta do men's jeans.
Amazing.
It's like that bubble butt. My daughter has it too. I'm like, oh, I need that butt. So jealous.
Well, you know what? Let's go back, Jessica, because you launched your company in 2005 along with your mom, Tina. And after a long battle, you are now 100% owners of your own name and brand. How did it feel regaining control of the business you created from the ground up?
Everybody around me was scared. I was not. Everybody, like with money, there's just so much fear attached to it. And I'm the person that you get mad at the blackjack table. I'll put it all out there if it's me that's driving the ship, because I believe in myself and I know what I can do. And I know that nothing will stop me. And if you try to stop me, I'll try harder.
Go ahead, girl.
See, that confidence right there, that's the confidence that you're actually pouring into the brand that you say you help all of us women walk around with.
Yep.
It's coming from you. I love learning that it's so authentic to you.
It's really about knowing yourself, understanding yourself, and like loving you for who you are. Like there is don't try and be somebody else. You could be the next, somebody because of your unique qualities. And I always encourage, people, especially like artistic people. I mean, there's so many realms of creativity that are going on that I have to compartmentalize, to be honest, because there's so many facets to my career that I was like, okay, this is now, I'm grabbing this. I am draining my bank account. I have no working credit card. It's okay.
Investing.
I will pay in cash.
Yes,
I went to Taco Bell the other day and my card got denied.
Do you think...
I'm on a budget, ladies.
Girl, aren't we all?
Right. Do you feel like, as many facets as you have, do you feel like you've poured all of that into the brand? Because I got to tell you, I've been a fan for a long time. The shoes, they're comfortable, they're fly. Are you pouring your fly into the brand yourself?
I am. And you know what? I'm inspired by vintage wallpaper. Like prints come from that. Like I see clothes in everything. I see a stiletto in everything. I see a stacked heel in everything.
Yeah.
I can't help it. That's
Love
just
that.
how I see it. Because from the beginning of my career, it was a package deal of people telling me who I needed to be, what I needed to look like, what I had to wear. And now I'm saying, no, you style you. I'll help you out. But the way everybody else puts it together is uniquely them. And that is what I celebrate. And so I just try to offer up as much as possible.
Yeah.
And now we're going to be going into home. We haven't even done dresses in forever. So there's a lot of stuff that's coming.
Wow.
That
A lot of
I'm
land to conquer.
excited for.
Okay.
And I definitely want to write another book. And I definitely want to help people with mental health and wellness.
Yes.
And just really self-love, loving yourself and accepting
You know what,
life.
Jessica?
All right, so Jessica, we all fell in love with you on Newlyweds, Nick and Jessica, when it first premiered in August 2003, which feels so crazy
it
to
does.
say.
Oh, wow.
And in a way, it was kind of the first of its kind, your show. Would you ever consider doing a reality show today again?
Oof. No. Well, I mean, reality's set up so different now, which is a funny thing to say. Ours was actually like very real and very like authentic, but maybe because it was one of the first.
Yeah.
But we had a mic pack on from when we woke up to when we went to sleep. Nowadays, like they have allotted shooting days and that type of thing, and it would make it a lot easier. But no, I don't know that I could. My kids would be. I don't think that they would want to do that at all. But my daughter is best friends with North, and so I've had to like talk to Kim and be like, how in the world do you guys do this? And like, she is unbelievable. She's a beast. She's an incredible mother. She's really open, and she just is awesome. And North and Max together are great. So, I mean, Eric just coached North in basketball and it was so fun. And they never had cameras. So I was like, wait, I thought they were shooting a reality show all the time. So like, even me who shot a reality show, I'm like, oh, it's not 24 hours.
I love that you know the kids have an opinion about what they would see,
they have opinions.
But there's a whole new wave of fans of reality series, and they have, they've come to your defense speaking out against the way you were treated on the show. I love that I'm learning that you really like you. I can tell. I can feel it.
I do.
Do you have any regrets about doing the show, though?
No, I don't regret that at all. I mean, if anything, it was great TV. It was very real. And Nick and I actually had a lot of fun. I mean, we got to do a lot of things that we wouldn't do. I mean, I don't like to go camping and, there's stuff there was definitely like moments where it's like, oh, put Jessica out here in the wilderness and you'll get good TV.
Right. Right.
Do you regret anything in life?
I never have. No, I learned from it. There's a lesson in everything. And I was so young. I didn't even have a hold on who I was as a person. I knew my purpose in life, and I knew that I had a platform to be a leader, but I was a preacher's daughter, so I was always a leader. So it's something that's always been embedded in me, but I looked at that as like my way to relate to every girl out there. Once I started seeing people buy the Louis Vuitton Speedy bag in white, I was like, that's an investment. Like, they want that because I camped with it. Like, let me give them something that they can afford and not like they can buy 3 of.
Yeah.
Because I understand, like, you want everything at a good price point and to, you want to look and feel your best. But I mean, when I started doing in-stores and people were dressing like I was dressing, and then after Dukes of Hazzard, they were wearing cowboy boots. And I was like, okay, I think I might be setting some trends or something.
Exactly.
Right. So let's try and create this, to give to people at a good price, because
Jessica, in 2020 you released your New York Times best-selling memoir, Open Book. Why was it the right time in 2020 to tell your story?
Luckily, I released that book like 3 weeks before the pandemic, like a month before we were shut down, and it became like a story that people read during that hard time. And if I could be light for anyone, but if I can make you laugh and cry, that's, I just want you to feel.
Yeah.
Like it's important that we all go through life and feel and feel our emotions and experience, the importance of going through that. For me, I just journaled my whole life. That's how I get to know myself. Whether it's good or bad, I write negative things, I write positive things, I write affirmations, scripture, name it. Like, I've written everything in my journals. And so making a memoir from that, and then I was empowered all the way through the writing process and putting, I was empowered by my younger self. I was like, oh, I love that girl. Like, I need some more of her back.
Amazing.
Because you can lose perspective easy in this.
You know what,
this world.
Jessica?
That's
The
for sure.
sun is definitely shining on you.
Yes.
And now you've partnered with Flonase to address allergy issues. Tell us about the partnership.
Well, that partnership was an easy one for me because we already use Flonase. And I feel like my friends out here in LA, we just all struggle. Like every day, it's like itchy eyes, puffy eyes. You know, we're all like putting our eye creams on and whatnot. But Flonase for my kids was so important because now they can run outside and be fine. But they really struggle. In LA, like the pollen's crazy, the wildfires, like I didn't know the difference in allergies and being sick. And I think that was really important for me to learn, like, because I didn't start getting allergies until I was actually in LA for an extended period of time.
Yeah,
when
it gets
I got
bad out
pregnant
here.
with my first daughter, because I was always on tour.
Absolutely.
I was always on the road. So, and then, you know, my son suffers from it, my baby, I mean, name it. But like the fact that Flonase makes something for a 3-year-old is beautiful.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's
And,
great.
and it
needed,
makes
you know.
life so much easier and a lot less snot.
Totally.
Okay, Jessica, before we let you go, the fans want to know, including me, are you working on any new music?
Well, I am. I'm always doing music. I'm always singing. I always have ideas. Like my phone is filled with voice notes of song ideas, lyrics. And I have a studio in my house. So I like to do that with my kids. They like to come down and listen to me sing and stuff. So yes, music is definitely coming sooner than you would think.
I love it.
Right,
I love
yes.
it.
Come on
So
now.
happy for you, Jessica. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with us today.